Hello everyone, Mr. Nacho here, and welcome to another build video that me and Dwell prepared especially for you. I want to say hello to all of my viewers from around the world. From the statistics that I've checked, most of you are located in the US, California, so hello to all of you, and let's go right into the build. The main idea behind this build is that it's supposed to be very simple. So you want to use a basic gun, you want to just focus on shooting and dodging, no magic things, no teleportation or summoning beasts. This will just be you and your gun. If you are a fan of Call of Duty or Battlefield or Apex, whatever, then you will be right at home with this build. The Blackmaw AR-47 is the basic gun that you get whenever you start as a handler, and this is one of the most, if not the most, powerful guns in the game. The way we have it set up is that we run corrosive rounds and momentum, because crit stacking is extremely potent and powerful in the game. When it comes to the classes, we are running the classic Hunter Gunslinger with the Hunter's Mark and the Bulletstorm ability. When it comes to the drip, we have the Lethal Mark 1 helmet, High Noon Dots, Bruiser Boots, and High Noon Arm Guards, and right now we are at 47.7 total DR. When it comes to the relic, we have the usual Tranquil Heart with range crit damage, crit chance, and fire rate. You are welcome to use any relic that you like. I would recommend Salvaged Heart, maybe the Resonating Heart. The Shielded Heart is very nice as well. The Enlarged Heart is very good, and the Constrained Heart, all great choices. So, as we previously mentioned, we have the Blackmaw AR-47 with Corrosive Rounds and Momentum for all of the crits that we can have. We have Krelax and Tainted Blade to apply Corroded, and we barely use it, but if you want to, then this is a very powerful secondary or melee weapon. And as a secondary or our handgun, we have the MP60 with Overflow and Refunder. Overflow helps us with the reload speed and fire rate. Refunder is nice because we will be able to swap between the weapons and still be able to use our Blackmaw whenever we run out of ammo later on. But you might as well just use ammo boxes. This is just for those who don't want to use the ammo boxes. If you are okay with using ammo boxes, I would recommend something like Twisting Wounds, Bottom Heavy, Extender is very nice, or Sleeper. Sleeper is very nice as well if you want to just take out the weapon for some quick bursts to damage the enemy as much as you can and then go back to Blackmaw. When it comes to our jewelry, we have a lot of choices here. The first one that we will focus on, and this is the one that I have used in all of my clips, is the Necklace of Supremacy, which gives you 25% damage buff if your health is full and you haven't taken damage for the last 7 seconds. So this is for the ones that know how to dodge and know how to get out of harm's way. Then we have the Xania's Malice, Probability Cord, and Akari Warband, which are crucial for this build. And we have one ring slot where you can put in whatever you prefer. I have played with Stone of Expanse simply because it's just a raw damage increase, and that's something that this build really can capitalize on. But other than that, you might want to go with something like the Drade Clay Ring and the Whispering Marble. You might want to go with the Nightweaver's Grudge and the Atonement Fold. You might want to go with something like the Black Cat Band if you are not really certain of your dodging skills. You can even go with the Death Loop because it's extremely powerful because we have a lot of crit in this build. You can go with something like the Burden of the Destroyer, which will give you more damage but will reduce your range. The other great choice is Farin's Sigil. If you are good at hitting the weak spots, then you'll have your corrosive rounds faster. The Focusing Shard is extremely good if you are bad with shooting and you don't want the gun to have too much spread. Then Frivolous Band is another great ring, and it has great synergy with the Akari Warband because they both activate on perfect dodges. This will give you bonus fire rate and it will increase your evade speed, which is extremely useful. Then there is something like the Offering Stone, which is also very nice. You might even want to go for the Targeting Jewel if you feel like you don't have enough range, even though I doubt that. And the last one that I could recommend is the Vestige of Power, because it has nice synergy with Necklace of Supremacy, because they both activate at the same time, and this one just gives you 10% instead of 12%. When it comes to other necklaces that you can run, you could go with Pipe Bombs and use the Abrasive Whetstone as well. The Ankh of Power is always a great idea. If you want to use your relics, then you would also want to spec into Glutton. If you are willing to throw your Krelaxes every now and then, so every 15 seconds, then Butcher's Fetish will be extremely good as well. The Gunslinger's Charm is very powerful, but you'll have to remember that you will go through your ammo extremely quickly, so you will have to use more ammo boxes or Refunder on your MP60. Or the Atonement Fold and the Neckbone Necklace will work great as well. When it comes to the traits, we have Long Shot and Ammo Reserves because they come with the Hunter and Gunslinger respectively. We have Triage, Regrow, Fortify, and Vigor. Be as tanky as possible and get as much HP as we can whenever we do get hit, which is not very often. We have 4 points in Swiftness, as it gives us 5% movement speed, it's always something. 2 points of Strong Back to be able to use the armor that we are using. Spirit and Expertise, because cooldown reduction and mod power generation are extremely important. Handling, so we have as easy of time shooting this gun as possible. You might even want to go with the Tranquility Font instead of the HP Concoction, because it will make this gun basically a laser. Maxed out footwork, so we don't really have to dodge as much and we can just keep on DPSing, and this works great with the Necklace of Supremacy and Vestige of Power, simply because you don't really want to dodge and waste time on the roll animation and so on, so you can just sidestep a lot of attacks. And then we have 2 points into Bark Skin because we had some leftover, and well, you can never have too much DR. Currently with this setup, if we have everything active, meaning Momentum, Akari Warband, and the Hunter's Mark, we are at a 105% crit chance. If you want to go with the route of the Nightweaver's Grudge and the Atonement Fold, you want to get rid of the Akari Warband and Corrosive Rounds. You want to replace the Corrosive Rounds with the Overflow mod and then put Hot Shot on your secondary. And instead of the Akari Warband, you can once again just go with any of the rings mentioned previously. Let's do a very quick DPS test and see how we do. We will not be proccing the Akari Warband, so we will have 15% less crit chance and crit damage. So take this into account. At the normal boss fight, you will have way more damage than what we are showing right here. Yeah, our mod ran out, the Gunslinger's ability ran out as well, and we were at like 4500 to 5000 DPS very easily and consistently. If you were running something like the Devloop, you would have your abilities back very quickly, and then you'd be able to just reproc the Gunslinger's ability. This is all up to you. Alright, so this is all when it comes to the introduction. Let me show you some clips that I've prepared for you, and as always, have a great day.